calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Set.
That's going to be caught. It's a rookie from Clemson. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Come on, set. 60 red. 6 ready.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Let's go now. 50, green. Check Fury. Hut, hut.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Jaguars at 1-10 now on the year. If they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W, they have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner in this league without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
2nd and 7.
Black Ultra. Set. 6, 45, white. Set, hut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Set, hut. 50.
Looking to throw. Duckworth. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Set up, smash, smash. Hit, shot alert, shot alert.
Up the middle they go. McLean. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
some of the most unselfish players on any football team? Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Here we go.
Off play action. Haynes on the RPO. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score. Bengals 7, Jaguars 0.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, son. Hey, watch him right here. Go. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. McLean. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars 29-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19. Let's go now. 79 Viking.
Operating from the gun. Haynes. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase within sight now of the all-time record for touchdowns in a career. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor there, but thank you, Dr. Davis. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Hey, Lion.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll complete this one to Swan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. But Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Lawrence. Complete. The tight end Rivera. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
On red. Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hey, go!
Now Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
At the 48-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ready, ready.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Get it. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. McLean. And he'll get it down to the plane of the 37. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Soto. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Hurt. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun. Haynes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here we go. Set.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a 2nd and 6.
11, Agate. Hey. I got him. Son, this is hot.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Third down and 6.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, ginger, tag.
Now Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. Bengals 28, Jaguars 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
At the 20-yard line.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Rivera. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
30 left.
Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
On red. Son.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Soka, hot. Here we go.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
13 loop.
Second and 6 at the Bengals 39-yard line.
Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And hauled in here by Rivera. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Hey. Easy. Hey, Denver.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, run! Run! This is hot! Sink right!
Now Lawrence to throw.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Rip, 23. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. Silver.
They go play action with Lawrence.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And now an audible here into something else.
60 Bearcats, 60, go!
Throwing to start the drive. Haynes. He finds his man, complete. That's Soto. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen, send them off. Take a risk and take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who will make a couple sergeants and them teams where they get back? This revolution been televised. I felt through with the nicknames. Hey, yo, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. They blacked out. If they act out. Yeah, I did that.
2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Let's go now. Press all lead. Check. Warriors 17.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Soto. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
19 Tiger.
A final shot before break. Haynes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, they bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere I go.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here we go. Gotta be lying. 19 tight.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
30 left. Back. Go.
Now Lawrence down around his goal line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Aguirre. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger. Zach.
Lawrence will throw. And that is caught downfield by Thomas.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 59 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Think right. Right, let's go. Hey, son. Silver.
And now they're running here off tackle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
26-yard line.
30 left. 13 loose. Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lawrence under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Go, let's go. Think right, open.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Sets up 4th down.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get it.
Up the middle they go. McClain. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Panther 60.
From the gun on 3rd down. Haynes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Chase, the motion man right.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Back to 60. 18, 5 in.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a handoff up the middle. McClain.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Come on.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Jaguars 13.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the 26-yard line.
Easy. There we go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Go. Silver.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Easy.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, they say son. Riggs. Go. Street. Red.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Hey, so good. All right, here we go. Watch twist.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down.
So that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, tomato.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Jaguars on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
From midfield now, Lawrence. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
30 left. All right, let's go. Hey, James, here we go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Think right. Here we go.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Go, let's go. Lisa, 24. Hey, Silver.
Now Lawrence.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, kill.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Red on red.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down the 8-yard line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Big 13 heavy.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Think right. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, high.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for Jacksonville touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Well, fourth quarter touchdown there. Back to a two-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for two here.
Hey, Lion!
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Haynes. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to Turner. Down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jaguars 21.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
11.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
30 left. All right, let's go. 13 Lou.
Here's Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, go. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Rip, 23.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Soto. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Looking to throw. Haynes. He finds his man, complete. It's Fernandez.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
drawing closer to Jerry Rice with career touchdown number 206.
And the Bengals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Across midfield.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars come up with a late turnover, and it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. And by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Cincinnati, the win form is number 6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, not much more to say. They dropped to 1-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.